Nice bit of canigo butter. And today we're going to make a nice vegetable curry. A nice hot one. And now we're going to add some nice lovely juicy vegetables. Make it nice and tender, and then we'll actually we might put the chicken in first. That's cooking nice and lovely now. We'll get that nice and soft, and then we'll drain the butter off and we'll put some nice juicy vegetables in with that, and then we'll get the hot curry sauce in. Yeah, I think we'll add in a bit of this nice sea salt flakes, just to savour it up a little bit, make it a bit nicer tasting. Let's have a bit of that in there. Do we add a few chillies? Make it really hot, blow the old mouth out. Let's see. Nice bit of seasoning in the curry. I mean, some people cook it in different things. Some people like to grill it or put it in the air fryer. I like to cook it in butter because I think it's more juicier, the chicken. But that's my preference, other people do what they want. And I also think animal fats are more healthier than seed oils. But it definitely makes it juicier with the butter. I'll just leave that to brown off for a couple of minutes, and then we'll get the vegetables prepared. As you can see, we've got some nice vegetables in here, good old bit of fibre. Oh yes, it's lovely and soft now, that chicken, the vegetables are getting there. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. I like the chicken nice and soft. I like the vegetables nice and soft. Don't like the vegetables crunchy. I like them soft. This is going to turn out absolutely perfect. Don't forget, guys, make sure you add your salt and pepper because it always makes it taste better. As you can see, it's got a nice shiny glaze to the chicken and to the vegetables, to be fair. And I can reassure you that chicken is so soft, it melts in your mouth. Same with the vegetables. So we're just going to let them just simmer for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to add the sauce. It's all been drained off. This is going to be one hearty meal. So yeah, this time of the year I like to have me spicy curry, hot curries, and I like to go out as well and do some good old-fashioned cooking. So if you're interested in that, watch this space. Now, I used to be able to eat a vindaloo. I had one last winter, but I tried a little bit of a hot curry the other day, and it felt I could feel it on the back of my throat, and it was only a madras. So today I'm going to go for a madras, but I'm actually going to put a couple of chilies in, because I've noticed over the years I've always been into my curries, but it's you sort of like you build a tolerance up to it after a while. So I know where to start off and how to gradually build up to this, because I've had some curries in the past and they've been like battery acid. People who can have hot curries might be able to relate to that, or should be able to. Well, it's definitely like battery acid to me, some of it, but I've also had some hot curries what are really nice. So yeah, we're going to try this madras, and we're going to put some more chilli in it. and it's chopped chilli. So I'm definitely going to feel this one in the back of the throat. So this is what we're using today. Patak's madras hot curry. It's not really hot, we know that, don't we? We need to flavour it to make it a bit hotter. I've had to put some chilli powder in. Hope I ain't gone too far with it. I put a level teaspoonful in. Let's see how we go from there. I can't find my chilies. I wasn't going to chop some up and put them in. There's no rice with this, or there's no chips, because I'm on a low carb diet. I just found over the years, you know, a lot of people, you know, are a bit carb sensitive, and I'm one of them. If I cut back on the carbs and just have the low glycemic carbs, which are in the veg, and don't have the rice or the chips, I can control my belly size. Not saying I don't like a few chips and a bit of rice in there. I certainly do, like we all do. But like I say, I'm a bit carb sensitive. I pretty much eat a meat-based diet these days, but I am starting to add in some vegetables. Not all of them. I don't particularly eat the root vegetables. Anything what grows out of the ground is lower on the glycemic index. If you don't know what that means, it's the sugar intake. They score it from 1 to 10 or 1 to 100, depending where you go. I think the Americans score it from 1 to 100. We score it from 1 to 10, or the other way around, one or the other. But either way, it works for me. But these type of foods in the winter, they're going to warm you up because it's cold out there. I can't wait to get out into the woods, make a nice curry. You'll smell it in the air, and you'll be able to see the condensation coming off the food more than what you would in an house, and you'll see condensation coming off your breath, and the river trickling by, and you can hear all the birds tweeting. Absolutely fantastic it is. Give this a good stirring. Now I'm going to eat this through probably from simmer for about 15 minutes, and then we'll get back to you, and then we'll give it a taste test. So we've got salt and vinegar, salt and pepper in. You've got to add that, guys, because it always makes it taste better. Put it on everything. So that's been on simmer now for about 15 minutes. It's lovely and soft and juicy. It's ready for the plate, and then for a taste test. I hope it doesn't blow my mouth off. I better get the tissues ready for this one, haven't I? So it's all ready for a taste test now with my bottle of Moretti, nice pint-sized bottle, freezing cold, been in the fridge since yesterday, might add. And here's the finishing product. Just look at that. It's a bit darker than what it was from the other day when I had one, but I have added quite a bit of chilli powder. So we'll let that cool down for a couple of minutes, and then we'll do a taste test. It'll be cooling down for me a couple of minutes, 3-4 minutes for me cooling down, but for you it'll be a few seconds. I'll be back in a minute. So let's have a nice little go at this. As you can see, the chicken is really soft. It's from the butchers up in Denby there. Oh, it's so nice. I've had this before. It's so juicy. You can see the glaze on it because it's cooked in butter, and it really hydrates the chicken to make it more tender. And let's give it a go. Definitely. Wow. Wow, this is really nice. Let's taste some of the curry sauce with a bit of this, plenty of curry sauce. this is lovely. So it's a madras. It's rated 3-star chili, and I put in some chili powder. The chili powder's from Anglesey, from the little chili shop. I put about level spoonful of the chili powder. I can feel it tingle on the back of my mouth, on my throat. It's a bit of a slow burner. It's not too much for me. It's not making my nose water or anything like that. The juices in these tomatoes, they're absolutely unreal. You put them in your mouth and they just explode, and they're so nice. They're very sweet. They're off the farm. Look at the glaze on them off the butter. You cannot, well, I don't know if you can make out, but I can't. It's glazing. Absolutely stunning. So, what am I going to give it from out of 10? For me, I'm going to give it a solid 8.5. Absolutely perfect. Wow. This is stunning. It's hot because it's just come out of the pan, but it's got a nice kick to it. I think the next step will be I'll try the vindaloo in the supermarket, which is nowhere near as strong as what it is in the Indian, we know that. But like I say, I'll build my tolerance up. I'll get there. Yeah. I've heard through the grapevine that there's a volcanic vindaloo sauce in one of the supermarkets. It could be Morrison's, I'm not sure. I'll find out. And we'll step up to that. Do some curry challenges and maybe go and do some in the woods. Outdoor cooking. Anyway, for me, that's an 8.5. Absolutely stunning. Really happy with it. I'm going to crack on with this. I'll bid you a good night, and I'll see you on the next one. And thanks for watching.